Hello from Tennessee.
Hello from Tennessee. So, I wanted to do a side by side of two of my favorite divers in my collection. Spoiler alert, I love these both, so I'm not going to necessarily choose one over the other, but I thought it'd be an interesting exercise to show folks that are interested in these two brands. I'll try to interject some of my thoughts as I move through this little exercise. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here and let's get started. So, first off, let me just show you quickly. I'm just going to give you a quick runaround of the watch itself. I was able to get this bracelet sized up yesterday. This is an older version bracelet, and it was a little tricky as it has like double-sided screws on it. So it did take a little bit to get sized up, but adjustable clasp. Sorry, I'm spinning around a little bit too much. I just wanted to give you a look at each quick. Okay, so let's get started. First off, the Dartmouth in terms of case size is a 41 millimeter case. The Gin Clear, and this is the Mach 2, and this is actually the second version of this Christopher Ward Dartmouth. The Gin Clear is 40 millimeters. In terms of thickness, they're pretty close. The Dartmouth is right around 12 thick, and the Gin Clear is 12.25. They both have identical lug-to-lug distances, which is 47 millimeters. In terms of water resistance, Gin Clear is a little better with 300, but it's obviously more traditional driver. This with the vintage aesthetic on it is 200 meters. They both have Swiss movements in it. The Christopher Ward actually has a chronometer grade Sellita SW200. And one of the things that drew me to this Gin Clear, which you don't really see in micro brands anymore, and this is, they've came out with the third version, but this is the second version, and they're able to source ETA 2824s, which those have pretty much disappeared from the micro brand world. So I thought that was kind of cool. One of the reasons, like I said, these definitely can coexist in a collection, in my opinion. They are different for sure. So one of the places they show that difference is on the bezel. The bezel on the Christopher Ward is sapphire. I think it's the only sapphire bezel I have, but it makes for a pretty interesting look for sure. And then we have a ceramic insert on the Gin Clear. We looked at the bracelets a little bit. CW, Christopher Ward, does a great job with their bracelets. On the fly, micro adjust. Slightly, I'll show you, but articulates a little, fairly well there. Doesn't lay 100% flat, but that's okay. It doesn't really extend. It's a 47 millimeter lug width. So similar there. Probably turns up a teeny bit more, so it wears a little bit larger on the wrist. You don't really get quite as much flow, but it still works. It still works okay for sure. And definitely different styles. Like, I guess you consider this is just a 3-link, and then we've got this bracelet right here is a 4-link. So different aesthetics on the bracelet for sure. In terms of hardening, Dartmouth does not have that on its watch. The cool thing about this is where you get a little bit of good value. This has 1200 HV surface hardening on the case, as well as the bracelet. So it's going to hold up a little bit better to abuse. So interesting. And like I said, they're not different. This has a vintage. This is a vintage appeal for sure, based on an old Omega, so a bit of a homage. This is definitely a classic diver, with its own design language too as well. So, how do they line up for price? Well, first off, name recognition wise, Christopher Ward is definitely better known. So in terms, if you're a flipper, in terms of probably resale value, you're probably going to have better luck with the Ward in terms of value retention, only because it's better known. If you are looking at these at retail, the original retail on the Dartmouth is $1,100 to $1,300. I'm not sure if this comes standard on the bracelet. This may have been sourced separately, so because it also came with a blue rubber strap, which I did not bring down, so apologize for that. And then the Gin Clears are going to be, for retail price, $795 to $900 on the retail side. I've worn both of these a lot. I very much enjoy them both. They both have quick release spring bars there. And I wanted to show the case again too as well. You get the light catcher case from the Ward, and then quick release on this too as well. The one thing that this watch has been criticized for is you can see there's a dramatic turn down on the lugs there, and the spacing for the spring bars inside makes putting aftermarket straps a little tricky. I was able to get a Mantra strap on this, so if I wanted to, but this bracelet is super good. I've got a few Blue Shark straps coming in. I actually have a black rubber strap with like red accents on it that I'm going to see if I can get on this, because I think it would look pretty sweet if I can get it to fit. So I'll definitely post some shots of that too as well. So I think that's it. I think Christopher Ward's been around a while. They're obviously very well known. Boutique presence in the United States now, so definitely a juggernaut in terms of independent watchmaking or watchmakers. I definitely think they transitioned from a micro brand. Gin Clear has been around probably 5 or 6 years or so. They definitely have multiple styles of watches. They're based out of Australia. They may have a small store in Australia, but I don't know in terms of other retail presence. I know they're selling to other websites too as well. I think I've seen them on WatchGecko, as well as Mark at Long Island Watch or Island Watch pick them up too as well. So I don't think you could go wrong with either brand, honestly. In terms of like my pricing for these two as well, I got this one used, so I got a super good deal on it. I actually paid less for the Ward than I did for the second hour. But with that said, I got a good discount. Mark had the Mach 2s on sale. I still think he has some too as well, so I would definitely recommend picking one up. Just a great spec watch for the price. I think this one's been discontinued, but like I said, I love this watch. I'm gonna end with a lume shot, and that will be it. This Dartmouth has a nice party trick that you're gonna see in a second. Check that out. They are both pretty solid in the lume category. Love the full lume dial on this one. Look at that. And then you can see second hour is known for that 1248 different markers, and this particular one, which I think comes under some critique, but I love it, the way that you get the bicolor lume on it. But like I said, generous application of lume on the second hour. Both awesome watches. Highly recommend both. It's just what your style, what your style is too as well. But I think these are probably, I dare say, going to be keepers in my collection. Yeah, I dare say keepers for sure. Nothing is certain, but I had the first version of this one here, and I was very happy to pick this back up too as well. And I don't have another white diver. I'm in a fun Facebook group with fans of second hour too as well. The owner is approachable, and I think that kind of makes it fun too as well. Christopher Ward's so big that they do a good job, I think, but at the same token, it's not the same as a smaller micro brand too as well. But again, they both have their place. They're both doing some awesome things, and that's it. As always, stay positive, make friends, enjoy the journey, and if you stayed this long, I definitely appreciate you. And I am going to do a giveaway that I've been delaying. So if you watch this whole video, this is how I'm going to do it. If you happen to sit through the end of this video, I just want you to drop a comment in here that just says, I sat through the whole video. And I'm going to pick the winner of a giveaway based on that. So kind of a little Easter egg if you waited at 13 minutes in. So I watched the whole video. That's all you have to put in. That's all you have to put in the comment section. And I will do a drawing in the next couple weeks or so. So that's it. Take care, everybody. Okay, a couple more quick things. I thought it would be good for me to actually show the giveaway watch. That was kind of a spur of the moment thing. My good buddy Larry C made this for me to give away when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So this is the giveaway watch. You know what to do in the comments. Just indicate that you watched the whole video. And I'm going to ask for one more thing too, because it'll be easier to communicate with whoever wins, is that you hit me in a DM on Instagram as well. Okay, just indicate, do the same thing to say I watched the whole video, and that way I'll have you on Instagram so I can notify you better too as well. And then lastly, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to limit the winner to the United States, Continental US too as well. From a shipping standpoint, that's just a lot easier on me. So I apologize to anybody watching that's outside the country. Maybe you know somebody in the country that can help you out with that, but I'm going to limit it to the United States. So good luck, everybody. And again, if you watched this long, I definitely appreciate you. And you're the type of folks that I really want this watch to go to. So, all right, talk soon.